Broadcast live.
How you doing?
I'm feeling great. How are you?
Very good, very good. In real life, you like beautifuler, you know?
Really?
Yeah,
Thank you.
you know?
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
You have this incredible voice.
Thank
You know,
Thank you.
I mean, where in the bloodline, does this voice come from? You know, this particular one.
And you know what's crazy? I'm actually the first to decide to do music and really go professionally with it. But I remember when I was younger though, like with my mom, when we're cooking, we'd actually like sing together and like cook at the same time. So she was the one who actually kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you making up songs or are you singing just
church.
general?
It's usually church. It was usually church songs or just like songs that she's vibing with. And yeah.
What was mom vibing with? I'm
Oh my
interested
God.
to know. I can just imagine your mom doing
What was
back,
the song?
back, forth and forth.
Oh my, Robin Thicke.
Oh my gosh.
Robin
okay,
Thicke.
okay,
I
okay.
remember Robin Thicke, and there was just a few church hymns, but I remember that. And then there's one of them, Angelina, love your style. Okay, I don't know who sang that song, but yeah.
All right, so
vibes.
so that's crazy. So it just came in the house, and okay, so mom is literally like the default, like the inspiration that's not on stage, you know. Then who's the inspiration that is on stage that you kind of identify with, and you go, Speak to myself.
When I finally like really got into it, I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. It was literally, I think it was like in 2014, I think. And I remember it came from my friends actually. And because I thought that, look, with music, you can't really go too far with it. And back at home, it was really like, we're very traditional. You can't do music and all sorts. So, my friends would, we'd like go into studio just for the fun of it. And they were like, yo, you actually need to you need to go and you need to put this music out. It's gonna be a vibe. And when one of my songs started catching heat, like back at home, that's when I was like, oh snap, okay, so okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I think this is me.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, right, I think this is what I wanna do, this is my life, this is it.
I mean, I know in Zim, one thing that Zim is popular for amongst a lot of other things is academia.
Yeah.
What did you think you were going to academically achieve before this thing comes through?
I was actually supposed to do nursing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to nursing school. And it was actually during that time when I had to make that decision, like, okay, do I do music or do I go to nursing school? And I was just lucky that my mom and my dad were not in the country, because I know for a fact that my mom would have dragged me to nursing school.
Yeah.
Two ways about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was actually supposed to do nursing and I chose.
So in that gap when your parents are not around, that's when things happen. Now when they come back and they're like, I don't look like nursing. I mean, what are you saying now? Are you showing them like videos? What are you saying to them to literally make them go, okay, let's make peace with it?
I think we passed that stage a while ago, actually.
Yeah.
Because, I remember the first time they were like, when I told them, oh, I'm flying to South Africa. I've got a few sessions out there. I was like, oh, so you're making money.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And, when it all just started picking up, they started calling me and they're like, either with their friends, I'm like, no, speak to my daughter. Speak to my daughter. This is Sha Sha. So it was amazing how it all just like, they grew like confident in the whole thing when they just started seeing how everything like started panning out and everything. But in the beginning, oh my God, they were like, no, what are you doing? But it was just like, no, I have to do this. This is what I want to do.
And you're the only child at the cribs?
Oh no, we're four.
Okay.
I'm the last born.
So I mean, in the industry, it's dope though that you're in the industry, because at least you got like this mental health, so you can go to your brother, psychologist. You get sick traveling to different countries, which you are now. Yellow fever, brown fever. You got a nurse sister, and then of course, when you get to the level where you're stunting, and I don't know what engineer, but let's just say mechanical, let's say car engineer. Now you got your Maybach, then you go, my Maybach. I don't want to take it to the Mercedes for service.
I got my brother.
I got my brother's an engineer. He fixed Mercedes on the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's incredible, man. I mean, you obviously you went dark on us on your Instagram.
Yes.
You switched off, and everyone wants posts after they post after 6 months. They say sign of life. So you are coming back, and you've got this beautiful imagery that you've come back with on your gram.
Yeah.
What is the thinking behind that? I'm alive, right?
For me, it was definitely a long journey, and it means so much to me. And I think for me, it was definitely therapy, doing this project, and just what's it about for me? Really, it was like I was introspecting my journey with God, with love, and finding myself. I mean, like with that whole transition, there were so many things that were happening in my life, and just a whole lot. And I felt like, okay, I really needed to, express how I felt and like put it in something. And that transition, with transition, it always comes with changes, with challenges and all sorts of things, right? So I felt like, okay, certain things needed to die, certain, energies, thoughts, things that I believed in, and all sorts. It's a transition into a new evolved self, hence why I'm alive, But yeah, it was an interesting journey. It's quite deep for me. I can't really say that I put that in. I can't really say, like, I don't want to depress people. It's should I say, a bit of what I've just said right now. Yeah.
With this transition, this whole new, I believe, new perspective or lens on life, how does that influence what we hear in the music?
With me, another thing is I'm very diverse, and there's a lot of, should I say, different types of sounds. And for me, with different genres, it's like different ways I could like express myself the best way possible, And yeah, there's a bit of course, Amapiano, there's, a bit of R&B, some Afro pop, and some beautiful ballads. So in there, really, it's really just, it's me. It's me.
In your current state.
Yes.
Until you evolve.
Yes, we stay evolving.
You are a myth, you're just not out here in these streets, You are a myth. Is this deliberate? Are you aware that you're a little bit of a myth? Is everyone who's some type of this is the kind of brand I want to create. Is being a myth part of your brand? I mean, I never believed that you even came. I was just like, I woke up today, I said, today's gonna be a good day. God handle the rest. You know what I mean? Today's gonna be a good day. God take them.
Yeah, no, it's not really intentional, to be frank with you. I guess I'm an introvert. Truthfully, I really am an introvert, and I connect with people who I connect with, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, for me, like, I don't know, like it's just who I am.
Yeah.
It's just who I am, really.
Yeah.
It's just who I am.
That's crazy. So when we are talking about being alive, right?
Yeah.
When Sha Sha talks about being alive, there's when you're an introvert, the music speaks for you, right?
Yes.
How important is it for you to consistently be able to find that fuel or that inspiration or those words that literally need to come out and speak for you? Because at times, you go, that song is probably the thing that I've said to everybody. Did you know what I mean? Because and those how do you choose those words? Because I don't normally speak, but I know my songs will reach so many people, and that's probably the words that I'm saying to everybody. How do you even choose it? Is that a bit of a deep question?
No, it's perfectly fine.
Oh.
It's perfectly fine. I feel like, you know, it's very important to me because, you know, like you said, you know, you think I'm a myth, right? For me, it's definitely. Yeah. So I mean, I feel, you know, it's very important for me to actually, you know, like find the right words to put out there, and where I find that it's through just my own life, you know, just through life, through your own experiences as a person, through other people's experiences, you know, as you see around you also. And with me, I guess I was gifted to write, so I that's the best place I could just like, okay, here we go. This is how I'm feeling right now. This is what I want to say right now. It's from true and real experiences, and I just draw from that and put it out there.
So in my closing, I mean, I've always, you know, before I even knew who I fell in love with the voice, you know. I'm not gonna lie. But one thing I really wanna ask you is that there is a lot of noise in the industry, a lot of noise. But I just wanna ask you to never let the noise of your artistry to die down, or the noise of the world to be louder than the noise of your artistry. And the only way that's gonna happen is even if everything is louder than you, if you believe you're the loudest person, it's never gonna die. You know what I mean?
That's powerful.
So stay alive.
I will. Trust me.
Let's go. Album is already out. We're on the Unplug. Look at us. Like, look at us. We got a miss. We got an introvert out in these streets. What you heard? Yes, indeed. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet
and
you
thank
too.
You.
Thank
Shout
you.
out.
Broadcast live